All right. Okay, guys. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite people quick again on Instagram, and then I already got the podcast side going, so I'm just going to do invites again. And then, I don't know if you guys seen the new computer we have. We were going to break in a broadcast with that, but just give me a minute. I'm also sending invites to our show group chat on Instagram. All right, guys, you can see me and hear me, all right? Right? I'm not freezing or anything? All right, guys, so we're going to get into this now. I'm not going to get into music or anything, but so we're on the podcast side and we're on the Instagram side. I usually don't like to knock things out fast, but I really got things I want to hit hard because then I got to do something after I'm done. So, so I want to welcome everybody to another live edition airing filming of the Travis Runkel Show live interactive talk show network. And this is the Travis Runkel Show is brought to you by Travis Runkel Productions filming and production. And I'm the founder and owner and the online talk show host and broadcaster of the Travis Runkel Show and the founder and owner of Travis Runkel Productions, the younger, sexier version of Howard Stern, but we're going to get into this. I can't believe we're already into February 21st. We're almost going to be through another month in this new year, but I got a lot of stuff I want to hit hard. Like I said, we're doing a podcast again, and we're doing it on Instagram. I got 26 things I want to hit hard here. So we're just gonna get through this right now. But I want to welcome everybody to another edition, filming, airing, episode, podcast of the Travis Runkel Show live interactive talk show network. And like I said, the Travis Runkel Show is a Travis Runkel Productions brought to you by production. So I was going to do this inside in the studio, but I didn't want to be so loud and everything because I was going to go in depth and stuff on my computer. But so the first thing I'm going to tell you is a Texas skydiving instructor. A Texas skydiving instructor dies after parachute fails to open. A Texas skydiving instructor dies after parachute fails to open. I'm going to get into the moron again. A lot of you guys may be like, who are you talking about? If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I don't like him. But this next topic, I'm talking about Mr. Moron, Donald Trump. So I even got the email, I think last night or early this morning, because I pre-ordered the app. You didn't have to pay for it, I don't think, but I have problems. It just showed up right on my home screen, and I got an email on it that was associated from my Apple account. For all of you guys know, I don't know if it was when he was still president, but Trump, the moron, is now the shyster, the con artist, the moron. He has been banned from Twitter. He cannot be on Twitter anymore, which I'm glad because that's what he did his whole presidency. It seemed like he revolved himself around Twitter 24/7. And I was following him just to see the bullshit he was saying. But he came out with, because I have it on my phone, I'm having problems getting it working. But Trump just came out with his own social media platform. Like I said, a lot of you guys who know the moron, he's banned from being on Twitter. So now he came out with his own social media platform called Truth Social. Truth Social, Truth, Truth Social. So Trump's Truth Social tops downloads on the Apple App Store. Many waitlisted. Trump's Truth Social to begin welcoming Americans who pre-ordered the app Monday. I don't know, because he's all about money. I think it just showed up on the screen of my phone, and I got a thing in my email saying your pre-ordered app has showed up. But I don't know what's going on, but that's his social media I'm not, and I didn't pre-order. I'm not on this app because I'm for him. Oh, look who's here. I'm going to bring you up for a minute, dude, because I'm hitting these topics hard. But I don't want to get into what happened the night I was over with Dawn, but we'll get into that. Coach Nesto, welcome. All right. So, and welcome to the show, Columbus. So, I'm not on his app because I'm for him, but like I said, since she's Ram, welcome to the Travis Runkel Show. So, like I said, he came out, Trump the moron came out with his own social media platform called Truth Social because, look how many people we have. But he can't be on Twitter anymore. He's banned. So now he came out with his own social media platform called Truth Social. But next thing, and like I said, this is in podcast and this is on Instagram. Oh, I did not expect that many people. Everybody, welcome to the broadcast. If you guys aren't following me, send me a follow request on this Instagram. My Instagram is private, but send me if I remember your name. I don't got a problem with you. I will accept you. And then I'm going to get into this after I'm getting close to finished. I also am I have a female position I need someone to fill, but I'll get into that in a little bit. But, so a man survived, I couldn't believe this. A man survived freezing waters. A man survived freezing waters after falling off his boat. He swam 5 hours to safety. I couldn't believe that. So, man survived freezing waters after falling off his boat. He swam for 5 hours for safety. I couldn't believe that. But, I guess he's safe, I guess. But welcome all of you guys. But that's that one. A South Carolina Lawrence Elementary student takes grandfather's gun to school. I don't understand this world today. It's like kids are getting I just don't understand what this world is coming to. But like I said, the South Carolina Lawrence Elementary student takes grandfather's gun to school. Oh my God, this I just really don't understand. But let's see here. Everybody who's joining, welcome. If you're not following me, send me a follow request. All right. So we're gonna go on to the next thing here. I've never heard of this actress before. I never heard of this actress, never heard of this celebrity, but I went to go look her up. And she said she was in General Hospital, a couple of other things, but I'm not really familiar with her. But a actress named Lindsay Perlman, who's a television actress, is found dead missing since Sunday. Found dead in Hollywood. I read the story, I think she was like, they don't know what happened, but I think she was 42, 43? But Lindsay Perlman, television actress found dead missing since Sunday, was found dead in Hollywood. Well, prayers go out to the family with that. And I couldn't believe when I read this earlier today. I couldn't believe this. And then I seen it live on the news after I read it. Florida mom, I think this was in Plantation, Florida. Florida mom finds toddler locked inside daycare after workers left for the day. Florida mom finds toddler locked inside daycare after workers left for the day. So, and I think I seen on the news, the fire department had to pry the door open. I guess the two people who worked there, they checked, made sure everything. I don't know how they left but that's what happened with that. But that was in Plantation, Florida. A Border Patrol agent. This was in Arizona. I believe, even though I didn't write it down. A Border Patrol agent in Arizona saves abandoned baby nearly hit by an ATV. So, that was in Arizona. Grand Parish, welcome to the Travis Runkel Show. But Border Patrol agent in Arizona saves abandoned baby nearly hit by an ATV. So, now we have another celebrity, music artist, who is testing, just got diagnosed for COVID. Justin Bieber tests positive for COVID, delays his Las Vegas concert. Justin Bieber tests positive for COVID, delays Las Vegas concert. Some of these people aren't getting vaccinated. That's the thing. But all right. More than 1,000 rodents. More than 1,000 rodents found. Wait. More than 1,000 rodents found in Family Dollar facility lead to recall of items sold in 6 states. I guess this was a distribution center, for Family Dollar. And it says more than 1,000 rodents found in Family Dollar facility lead to recall of items sold in 6 states. I didn't write down what those states were, but watch out for that. This is another thing I was surprised to hear. Girl Scouts face, I can't believe all these shortages that are going on, but Girl Scouts face a cookie shortage. Girl Scouts face cookie shortage as supply chain crisis continues. Here is another story on the moron. Here is another. I didn't get to really read this one. Classified docs. I think this is when he was classified documents found in Trump's Mar-a-Lago stash. National Archives confirms. So I think a lot of you guys who don't know, he's got I've seen it, he's got a really nice golf and country club estate, Mar-a-Lago, which is in West Palm Beach. And he supposedly bought classified documents. I think they were White House documents or something. I didn't get to really read it, but the moron brought classified documents, was found in his Mar-a-Lago estate. So I'm telling you, he's gonna get his day with a lot of stuff. And downed power lines caused several car fires in Hackensack. I believe that's in Jersey. So downed power lines caused several car fires in Hackensack. FDA. The FDA urgently warns against using these baby formulas after infant dies. I'm on a roll here. Mother dies, father and 10-month-old son hospitalized after East Setauket fire. And I believe East Setauket, because a lot of you guys who know me, I'm born and raised in New York and Long Island, and I'm almost for sure that East Setauket is back where I'm from, back in New York, back in Long Island. So mother dies, father and 10-month-old son hospitalized after East Setauket fire. Armed homeowner and armed protesters, I think, had confrontation before shooting that left 1 dead, 5 injured in Portland police, Portland, Oregon, I guess. I'm telling you, this world's becoming I've been telling you, this world's becoming all the news I read every day, preparing for the show. It's like, this world's becoming to be a more corrupt and sick nation. I don't know what this world's coming to today. It's like you can't read the news because something's going on every day. This world's really getting corrupt. But it's your girl Izzy. Good evening. Welcome to the Travis Runkel Show. Florida police fatally shoot man. I couldn't believe this. Florida police fatally shoot man at wedding reception who allegedly assaulted guest, attacked officers, cops. Ugh. I don't know if any of you people ever watch Fox News or any the people who do shows on Fox News, but I read this earlier today and this evening. So Fox's Neil Cavuto said a second case of COVID-19 nearly killed him. Thank God it didn't kill him, but Florida woman charged with murder. I just got this recently tonight. This topic. A Florida woman is charged with murder after allegedly stabbing her husband 140 times. Authorities said the victim was also hit in the head with a meat cleaver. I'm telling you, man, some of these stabs her. Florida woman gets good. She got charged with stabs her husband 140 times and then hit in the head with the meat cleaver. Oh my God, these people. If my wife, oh my God, it's just freaking sick. But I don't know who this person is, but I figured this would be interesting. Paul Farmer is an American physician and global healthcare pioneer. He died. Paul Farmer, American physician and global healthcare pioneer, dies at 62. I don't know if I read what he died from, but he died at 62 years old. That's sad. Man, especially at this place that when I tell you this, you're probably going to know of it, and especially because this place is kind of like a child establishment. Anybody can go, but this is the thing. Man killed. I think this was like India. I think this one was in Indiana or Indianapolis. A man killed outside Chuck E. Cheese with children inside. If you're gonna, I don't condone about killing and violence, but if you're gonna kill somebody outside of Chuck E. Cheese, can't you make sure there's no children around? It's like, I don't understand this place. You can't go anywhere without nothing going down. I don't understand this one. A Massachusetts man tries to enter zoo's tiger cage, is arrested. I don't know why he tried to do that, but wow, are we really gonna? Wow, I'm really on a roll. I'm going through I'm on my last page, I believe. Let's see. And speaking about shit going down, I hear sirens right now outside the studio here. One killed, 5 injured in shooting during Portland, Oregon protest. 1 killed, 5 injured in shooting during Portland, Oregon protest. Oh my God, people want to kill people and hurt. Oh my, just can't believe this, man. It's like not safe anywhere anymore. Healthcare workers. I think this was in Atlanta, I believe. I just got this recently too. Healthcare workers see rise in physical, verbal assaults from COVID patients. 11 passengers missing in Greece ferry fire. I thought this was pretty sad. A music student is found dead near her college campus. And a 31-year-old man is accused of the murder. Wow. I thought this was interesting. I just got this before I came live on the. Well, that's gonna be my last topic. Wow, I really breezed through. This is the last thing. Britney Spears. Britney Spears is secures a book deal. I didn't get to. I was gonna write down what, because I think she found the publishing company, but she wants to give her life story like a. So she finally, Britney Spears finally secured a book deal, and she wants to do a life story on herself. So I'd like to see that. I was gonna keep going. That was 26 topics. You know, I've talked about, sometimes I've had like 40 or 50 something topics, but I really breezed through a lot of them, even though I should have gave some commentary on it. I was in front of my computer because it's inside the studio and office right now, but let's see. But all right, so that's pretty much it. I was really on a roll. I really breezed through 25 topics. If you want to talk about any of them, you can. It's 8:55 in Florida, almost 9 o'clock. So if any of you guys want to comment on anything or whatever, I wasn't trying to really rush the program, but I really wanted to hit a lot of these topics hard. And I'm also, that's what I was going to mention. I still have the podcast going too. I am looking for, a lot of you people who have been watching the show for, when did this happen? When did she come? That was, I want to think about it. Dawn, she came here, was that January? A lot of you guys who know Dawn, who was here, who I was dating, which was a big mistake. But a lot of you guys know when she was here for 17 days. We did live shows. Like, we did live shows from the pool, down by poolside, up at my clubhouse a couple of nights. And we did shows here at the studio and everything. But a lot of you guys know who watched when she was... Well, a lot of you guys may have seen her before, even when she wasn't down here, when she was where she was at. But a lot of you guys know that I gave her the role and position. Besides being my girlfriend, I let her be my personal assistant secretary, blah, blah, blah. Which, that's one thing she did do a good job. She wasn't like my ex-girlfriend and ex-girlfriend Michelle from Scotland. She took the title. I hate people who, even though I'm not paying, I hate people who take the title and don't do anything. At least Dawn, she did something, but I don't want to dedicate a whole program to Dawn. I don't want to do that again. I did that when I was in Largo, but yeah, I don't even know if I even want to get into when I left that night from Largo last weekend or Sunday. I don't know if I really want to. It was just funny how I was just talking about her and everything, and I just don't want it. That was a bad night what I had to come home to, and I didn't get to sleep that night till like 3, 4 something in the morning. I can't believe I got up at like 10 or 11 something in the morning. And I don't want to keep getting into, like I said, I don't want to keep giving Dawn my airtime of my show, but that's one good thing she did do is being my personal assistant and secretary. But since a lot of you guys know it's hard to run a very good, successful online talk show and broadcast by yourself, so I am, even though I'm not paying, I wish I was even getting paid for this by now. I had somebody ask me a while ago on Facebook. I never even my friend anymore. This guy named Elton. He was from, he was even being a musician too. He was from, Arkansas. And he's like, I think I was living with my mom then. And he's like, you're still not getting paid for your show? He's like, I just started my own show not too long ago, and Facebook's paying me for it. And I'm like, no, I'm not getting paid for my show. I wish I was. I still don't mind doing this for nothing because I love my fans. Broadcasting is a passion of mine. But he's like, you're not getting paid for your shows by now? And I said, no, it'd be nice, but trust me, if I was getting paid to do my shows, I would be paying my personal assistant and secretary, and I would really pay him well. But I'm not even making money off it. So if any of you guys are, I'd really rather a female. If any of you people are into like broadcasting or behind the scenes, or maybe being a personal assistant or secretary for somebody else, I'm looking for a female role. So if any of you guys are interested, or any of your friends who you may know who are looking for a volunteer, like, fun thing to dedicate their time to a good online talk show and broadcast, just let me know. But like I said, nothing against giving it to a guy. I just don't feel that. I just feel like that would be me being a male, a guy. I wouldn't want to have I don't know, I think it would seem kind of, this may sound weird, but I think it would feel like kind of like gay or faggy having a male personal assistant secretary. So trust me, if the guy does a good job, I may take somebody up on it, but I really feel more comfortable me liking girls, me being a ladies' man. I'd rather have a female being my personal assistant and secretary. So if you know anybody who's interested, let me know, and I'll let you know what it all entails and everything. Since somebody said the night I was at her house, I'll take it, but doesn't want to do it. But I'll find another one. But I know I really breezed through this broadcast fast. I know it's 9 o'clock. Usually I don't breeze through my topics and everything and trying to rush you guys to get off, but we were up to like 4, 5, 6, or 7, but now we're down to 1. So this is what we're gonna do. We're still doing the podcast. I figured, since we were doing the Instagram Live, I figured we'd do a podcast again, because it's been a while since we've did a podcast. But I believe I'm just gonna name we're on various podcasting platforms, so I may not remember all without looking on my apps on my phone. I'm just going to tell you the major places where you can get the audio part of the program, the podcast. So I'm just going to give you the main important ones that I like. To go listen to our podcast, I'm just going to give you the main important ones. If you want, you can go listen to us on Spotify. Go type up The Travis Runkel Show. All separate words, I believe. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on, I believe we're now on Amazon Prime Music and Podcasts. I believe we're on Audible, which is an Amazon company. I believe we're on Deezer. I believe we're on Pocket Cast. I believe we're on Stitcher. I'm trying to get on Pandora. About a month or two ago, I tried to submit something to Pandora. I haven't went and searched yet, because I wanted to get us on Pandora too. But we're on a lot of several podcasting platforms. But it may not be some that I didn't mention. But if you guys got Spotify, you can find us on Spotify, Amazon Prime Music and Podcasts, Audible, like I said, Deezer, Stitcher. I think there's several other ones. So stay followed with our podcast. Like I did say when Dawn was here, when we were still together, I did mention that I'm hoping this new year that we're in, we're going to have a lot more. We're going to have a lot of amazing, great things going on with the Travis Runkel Show and the podcast. Trying to get some more amazing, great guests and everything. And I'm pretty guys sure, I think you probably have seen, I posted it on our Facebook and I posted it on our Instagram for our fans. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen, was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday I got I gave my grandmother the smaller Chrome, because my Samsung Chromebook is probably square like that, like the one that I just got yesterday for me and the show. I think it's a 15. I think it's huge. I think it's a 15.6. It's a Acer Google Chromebook. Thing is freaking huge. Speakers are loud. But we're gonna break in a broadcast with that. But we got a bigger, up-to-date computer now. Acer Chromebook, which I couldn't pass up that deal. So I could talk about a whole bunch of things, but I'm going to close this up. But if you want to go rewatch the video live stream of the show, go check it out on my Instagram, or go watch the whole thing on IGTV, which we do have a lot of views when we post our videos on IGTV. And then our podcast will be submitted. As soon as the show's over, I got to upload the Instagram live, and then I got to go upload and create our podcast and submit it to all of our podcasting platforms. So that was seemed like to me pretty quick show. I really breezed through topics, and we're gonna have some more good stuff coming your way. I believe I gotta stay in touch with him. We're supposed to have on let me see if I check. I don't know if it's in this calendar or not, because just give me 1 second. I'm checking my new iPhone, my iPhone 11 on my calendar here, see if it's in here or not. Just give me let's see, where the hell is it? I think it was in March, I believe. Let's see, March. I'm trying to find it. Here we go. I have to stay in touch with him, but because I think I talked to this live guest we're supposed to be having on in March. He said to keeping in touch with him, but it looks like we're supposed to have him on March 21st. We're supposed to have the amazing one and only hypnotist, whatever, Ron Diamond, which we were going to have him on the show while we decided to have him on the show while because he goes all over the United States. He goes and does state fairs and county fairs with his thing. And I went to go see him once years ago when he was doing the Sarasota County Fair. He was doing his hypnotist and magic thing or whatever, his hypnosis stuff. And that's how I found out about him. And we were going to do it I said, why don't we do it while you're doing the Florida State Fair and share your setup and everything you're doing. So I'm going to try to coordinate with him, but we are supposed to have him put this down on your calendars. I'll let you know if this is going to be happening or not. March 21st. I got to check the time, but we're supposed to have one an amazing hypnotist Ron Diamond on when he is making his presence at the Sarasota County Fair at the Robarts Arena at Sarasota Fairgrounds. So hopefully we're still going to be doing that, and I'm trying to get some more amazing guests on the show. So I'm going to close this. I got to deal with some stuff and see what female's going to call me first on video. So, but you are watching another episode, filming, live airing an episode of the Travis Runkel Show. And this is a Travis Runkel Productions brought to you by, and I am the online talk show host and broadcaster of the Travis Runkel Show, the younger, sexier version of Howard Stern, Travis Runkel. And like I said, we are going to be posting up the podcast into our podcasting platforms and our live stream on Instagram up on IGTV, so go check it out and tell everybody about the show. So I'm out of here. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, so you can catch another edition and live airing of the Travis Runkel Show. And this is the younger, sexier version of Howard Stern, Travis Runkel. Out. Love you all. Be safe. Stay in touch. Bye-bye. All right, guys, we are. Aiden, just give me a minute. Okay, so now we are recording on the podcasting side also. And we're recording on Zoom. All right, guys. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna open up the show now. It's 9:13, 13 minutes after 9. But you're on my progress. Gotta let this recording. All right, guys. So I'm gonna open up the show right now. So I want to say a good evening to everybody out there. To all my loving, supportive, amazing, loving, dear friends and fans who support the Travis Runkel Show so greatly. I am the online talk show host and broadcaster of the Travis Runkel Show Live Interactive Talk Show Network, and also founder and owner of Travis Runkel Productions. The Travis Runkel Show Live Interactive Talk Show Network is brought to you by Travis Runkel Productions. And I am, like you always hear me say, I am the younger, sexier version of Howard Stern. So I want to welcome everybody to this edition. And I want to welcome all my amazing, loving, supportive fans to another live airing, filming episode and podcast also, because we are recording this in a podcast. And what the hell? I gotta look at something. And I want to welcome everybody to the show on March 16th. It's Wednesday, March 16th, 9:15, 15 minutes after 9 in the evening in the Sunshine State of Florida. I can't believe we're already into March. This is going to be another year. It's going to breeze by. But thank you for all of you guys joining for another episode, live airing and filming and podcast of the Travis Runkel Show on March 16th, Wednesday. And we got a lot of things to cover. So let's see here. Let's just try to get the thing here. All right. So I'm going to get into our social media also. We got a lot of social media that we know what to do with, but we have 30 things to cover. We have 30 things tonight. So the first thing I want to talk about is, you know how we've been talking about Bob Saget, the one who was from, he was a stand-up comedian and was from Fuller House, was the host of America's Funniest Videos, whole bunch of different things, who played Danny Tanner. Like I told you, he died he was on a comedy tour and went from Jacksonville to Orlando, and he died in his Ritz-Carlton hotel room in Orlando. But something was in the news today. Two things about Bob Saget. That Bob Saget fractures probably caused by fall on carpeted floor. Bob Saget's fractures probably caused by fall on carpeted floor. They are still saying no foul play, no drugs were involved. Remember I told you he just got over the COVID, but he said he was feeling pretty good. But they said they thought he had a head trauma, and I think that's what happened. But and then also on Bob Saget, Florida judge Florida judges permanently blocks release of Bob Saget's death records. Florida judge permanently blocks release of Bob Saget's death records. Let's see here. I got to bring down Zoom for a minute. Whoever's joining, Kevin Maladando, good evening. I want to welcome everybody to this edition. Now, I'm going to get into this. Let me just type this up again because I just hold on. Okay. So, there's so many talented celebrities dying. The Oscar-winning actor, William Hurt. Oscar-winning actor William Hurt dies at 71 of natural causes. William Hurt, which his full name is William McCord Hurt, was an American actor. He studied at the Juilliard School, began acting on stage in the 1970s. Hurt's film debut was in Ken Russell's science fiction feature Altered States, released in 1980, for which he received the Golden Globe nomination for New Star of the Year. He was born, William Hurt was born March 20th, 1915, Washington, D.C. He just died March 13th of this year in Portland, Oregon. He also had children too, Jeannie Bonaire Hurt, Alexander Devin Hurt, Samuel Hurt, and William Hurt. And the movies he was in the movies Children of a Lesser God, Marvel Studios' The Incredible Hulk, Body Heat, Kiss of the Spider-Woman, The Big Chill, Black Widow, Mr. Brooks, Broadcast News, Gorky Park, Altered States, Captain America, A History of Violence, Robin Hood, The King's Daughter, The Last Full Measure, The Doctor, Eyewitness, Tuck Everlasting, The Village, The Accidental Tourist, Jane Eyre, Into the Wild, Smoke, Michael, Lost in Space, The Miracle Season, Vantage Point, The Countess, Dark City, Too Big to Fail, Midnight Rider, Marvel Studios, Avengers Infinity War, The Yellow Handkerchief, Lee Marvin, A Personal Portrait by John Booman, Winter's Tale, One True Thing, The Host, Second Best, Artificial Intelligence, Until the End of the World, I Love You to Death, Race, The Challenger Disaster, Changing Lanes, The Good Shepherd, The Disappearance of Eleanor Rigby, The Fourth Floor, The Blue Butterfly, The Disappearance of Eleanor Rigby again, Late Bloomers and Loved. Now the TV stuff he was in, I was looking at this earlier. The TV stuff he was in was Goliath, Robin Hood, Condor, Frank Herbert's Dune, Moby Dick, Humans, Damages, Bonnie and Clyde, Frankenstein, Nightmares and Dreamscapes from the stories of Stephen King, Beowulf, Return to the Shieldlands, The King of Queens, Marvel Studio Legends, American Masters, Condor, The Big Chill, I can't read that one, Marvel One Shots, The Countess, Intelligenza Artificial, The Best of Families, and Never Was. So that's all the stuff that he was in. And like I said, the Oscar-winning actor William Hurt, he dies at 71 of natural causes. But that's some of the majority of the TV shows and movies he was in. Former president, I didn't even know this. Former President Barack Obama Former President Barack Obama tests positive for COVID-19, but he says he's feeling fine. So I didn't even know about that. But like I said, former President Barack Obama tests positive for COVID-19, but says he's feeling fine. So hopefully he gets rid of it. I couldn't believe to read this. Let me see if I can pull this up. What I got. Here we go. Okay. So Coach and 6 college golfers die in Texas Coach and 6 college golfers die in Texas bus wreck. Now, this says coach members of college golf team among 9 killed in head-on crash. So the head coach and 6 members of the University of Southwest men's and women's golf teams were among 9 people killed on a head-on vehicle crash in Texas, authorities said. The crash occurred Tuesday night near Midland, Texas, and only 2 people aboard the college team's man survived, according to a statement from the University of Southwest in Hobbs, New Mexico. The college confirmed that Tyler James, the head coach of both the men's and women's golf teams, was among those killed. The coach and his teams were returning home from a tournament in Midland when the crash occurred, according to the student's statement. The USW campus community is shocked and saddened today as we mourn the loss of members of our university family. School officials said in the statement to ABC affiliate station KMID in Midland, the players who died were identified as Marico Sanchez, 19, of Mexico, Travis Garcia, 19, of Pleasanton, Texas, Jackson Zinn, 22, of Westminster, Colorado, Carissa Rains, 21, of Fort Stockton, Texas, Lacey Stone, 18, of Nacona, Texas, and Tiago Sasa, 18, of Portugal. 2 passengers in the team van who survived the wreck. Welcome, Nathan. The 2 passengers in the team who survived the wreck were in crucial condition Wednesday at a hospital in Lubbock, Texas. The school statement said they were later identified as 19-year-old Dayton Price, Mississauga, Ontario, and Hayden Underhill, 20, of Amsterview, Ontario. Good evening, Nathan. What's going on? I'm going to bring some people up here. So just give me a minute. I got to keep hitting these topics. Just waiting for people to come up here. Like I said, we're on Zoom also right now. One person's in there right now, but come on. Welcome, Nathan. All right, so I'm gonna keep hitting these topics, but that was sad to hear that. But like I said, we're on Zoom on our big computer in the studio. We're doing the podcast, and we're doing Instagram. So the White House is to reopen to public tours as Omicron fades. White House to reopen to public tours as the Omicron fades. So that's a good thing. I gotta pull this up again. So supposedly more than 3 million bottles of airborne gummies are recalled. Is it still on here? I don't know where you went, Nathan, but okay. So like I said, more than 3 million bottles of airborne gummies are recalled. It seems, you know how much stuff I mentioned on the show gets recalled? But, and even though this is getting off what I have written down, I just came across this. I'm going to bring this up. It's not one of the things I have written down, but I want to talk about this. So, WWE, two-time Hall of Famer, WWE two-time Hall of Famer, Razor Ramon, dead at age 63.
I know, babe.
So I'm going to read this to you. This was just posted by one of my local news affiliates here from, I'm not going to say who it is, but this was posted today at 5:43 p.m. Sarasota, Florida, Scott Hall, a professional wrestler known worldwide as Razor Ramon, passed away earlier this week at the age of 63 on March 14, 2022. In a statement put out by the WWE, who confirmed his passing earlier this week, noted Hall's lasting legacy in the world of professional wrestling and entertainment. Twice inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Hall left a significant mark on the network with his persona of Razor Ramon, loosely inspired by 1983 Al Pacino film Scarface. Classic. ABC 7 is gathering local reaction from those who worked with Hall and lasting impact he made on pro wrestling community. WWE Australia posted on their Twitter, goodbye to this was posted the 15th at 3:23 a.m. WWE Australia posts 3:23 a.m. March 15th. Goodbye to the bad guy in memory of Scott Hall Razor Ramon. So I just wanted to touch on that because when I was trying to look something up on this news website, it came up. But I'm going to okay, now I'm going to get back on topic here. Let's see. All right, so Fox News cameraman and local producer killed in the Ukraine. So let me see if I can pull that up again. Okay. So, like I said, Fox News cameraman and local producer killed in Ukraine. Veteran cameraman and Ukrainian journalist killed near Kiev while reporting for Fox News. So, a Monday attack on a Fox News crew. A Monday attack on a Fox News crew reporting near the Ukrainian capital of Kiev left two of the network journalists dead and its correspondent severely injured. And the channel said on Tuesday, killed in the attack was Pierre Zareweski, a 55-year-old longtime war photojournalist, and Alexandra Sasha, I can't even read that, a 24-year-old Ukrainian journalist working as a consultant for the network. Fox News correspondent Benjamin Hall was seriously injured and remains hospitalized. The truth is, the target Ukraine's Ministry of Defense said Tuesday, commenting on the attack of the journalist and Fox News crew. Both deaths were announced by Fox News media chief executive Suzanne Scott, who said the team's vehicle came under fire as they were reporting Anton Jurashenko an advisor to the Ukrainian Interior Minister, blamed artillery shelling by Russian forces. So that's what happened on that. Let me check something out here. What's going? You gotta give me a second here. All right, so Barack Obama. I'm gonna bring this up. This is another thing on Barack Obama here. So,
yes, the 44th president. He just got tested for positive.
So this is another thing on him. Barack Obama is going to be the narrator and host of a new Netflix nature documentary. And I went to look on Netflix about this. But Barack Obama is narrator and host of new Netflix nature documentary called, he's about to host this thing on Netflix called Our Great National Parks. He's going to be the narrator of and host of the new Netflix nature documentary. So, former President Barack Obama is the surprise narrator of the upcoming Netflix documentary, Our Great National Parks, a five-part series looking at wildlife around the world. The series was announced last February as part of a slate of programming that Barack and Michelle Obama are producing for Netflix via their Higher Ground Productions company. Although the announcement didn't mention that the former president would serve as host and narrator, a fish that can walk, surfing hippos that want to catch the waves, species found nowhere else on Earth. Obama says in the trailer of Our Great National Parks, when humanity started to protect these wild places, we did not realize how important they would become. They're a haven for endangered species and a hotbed for scientific research. Deadline reports that the show includes footage from parks in Monterey Bay, California, Tsavo National Park in Kenya, and Gunung Luzer National Park in the rainforest of Indonesia. And it keeps going on and on, but he's supposed to be the narrator for, I want to check that out. I think it said it was coming out, I think it was April 11th or something like that. Good evening, Pace Pauline. Welcome to the Travis Runkel Show. How you doing? Okay, I couldn't believe this. Just hold on one. I gotta turn this light down a little bit. Okay. Thieves steal more than 1,000 gallons of diesel fuel. Thieves steal more than 1,000 gallons of diesel fuel. Oh my God. I don't know what this world's coming to. It's just... Oh, yeah. I left this part out. Thieves steal more than 1,000 gallons of diesel fuel from family-owned gas station. DoorDash is paying back drivers to offset high gas prices. DoorDash paying back drivers to offset high gas prices. Okay, so let me just bring this up.
This was a shit. Don't break. Okay.
So you guys know that whole thing, the whole break-in with the Capitol riot. But supposedly, it's planning to reopen the U.S. Capitol to the public for the first time in 2 years under review. Plan to reopen U.S. Capitol to the public for first time in 2 years under review. So, A worker lost arm from injury at USPS facility, Labor Department says. Let's see here. Okay, I want to get Broadway vocal coach. Broadway vocal coach dies after being pushed into the ground, family says. Disney employees, I gotta bring this one up. Come on.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Hi, baby. I was watching your live stream.
Where's it at?
I'm surprised you don't have your watch on right now.
Where's it at? I don't want to bring it up right now. But Disney employees are staging walkouts over companies' response to the Don't Say Gay bill, which this Don't Say Gay bill is a very big thing right now, it seems like.
Yeah.
Eric Trump, which that's the moron's ex-president's son. Eric Trump thinks he knows why Putin didn't invade Ukraine while his dad was president. Eric Trump thinks he knows why Putin didn't invade Ukraine while his dad was president. What a moron. I couldn't believe to read this too. A Wisconsin dentist is convicted of intentionally breaking patients' teeth so he could fix them. I couldn't believe to read that. Wisconsin dentist convicted of intentionally breaking patients' teeth so he can fix them. Really? Wow. Lyft, which Lyft is like Uber. Lyft to add temporary fuel surcharge to fares amid spike in gas prices.
Oh my God. I'm glad I went down there with you while I did. Glad I spent a week with you while I did.
Okay, so
Before Uber got fucked
I actually
up.
have this one up right now. Where's that? Okay. Disney employees judge among 108 arrested in Florida in a sting operation aiming to catch traffickers and predators. Judge denies release of suspect accused of shooting homeless people in New York and Washington, D.C. Canada launches $190 million fund to tackle gun violence. Oklahoma University allegedly fires professor over gay guest speaker. I would get into every article, which I have been doing, but if I'm going to get into all of it, I'm not going to get the podcast before it ends. Dog sitter is recovering after losing face in horrific dog attack. I thought this was very interesting to hear about this. Let's see if I can bring it up. Okay, so Amazon, which I was surprised to hear about this. Amazon is to build affordable housing near transit stops. Amazon is to build affordable housing near transit stops.
Future sister-in-law works at Amazon.
Amazon will spend more than $120 million to build affordable housing units close to transit stations near Seattle and Washington, D.C. That sounds like a very interesting. Sam Massel, former Atlanta mayor. Sam Massel, former Atlanta mayor, dies at 94. Transgender woman, 79 years old, can claim Maine nursing home discriminated against her. I'm pretty sure you heard of this Jussie Smollett. He's an actor. Supposedly, he's going to be released from jail pending on appeal of his conviction court ruling. California City, seriously considers declaring Chick-fil-A a public nuisance. Yoko Ono, John Lennon's ex-wife. Yoko Ono broadcasts, which I thought this was interesting. Yoko Ono broadcasts global message of peace every night for a month. And last but not least, Citibank pays expenses for employees who travel out of state for abortions. So, I'm gonna end the podcast side. Alright guys, so I am ending the podcast side, and this was your well-known online talk show host and broadcaster Travis Runkel with the Travis Runkel Show, live interactive talk show network, the younger, sexier version of Howard Stern. You guys have a great night, and love you all.